To rat-proof your composting bin, you'll need a 3 feet or 4 feet sand mesh, also called chicken mesh. Measure the circumference of your composting bin. Add 6 to 8 inches for overlap and cut the mesh to that length. Wrap the mesh around the bin. The mesh should fit comfortably around it and not be too tight. You'll also need binding wires. Bend them as shown. Use the binding wires to fasten the mesh at the top, bottom, and along the overlap of the mesh. Here's what binding wires look like. Both the mesh and the binding wires are readily available in hardware stores. Binding wires can also be cut from the mesh itself. We are using a 3-foot mesh here. The perforation of your mesh should be 4 mm or less. It should be rough cut with protruding edges which can poke or prevent rats from getting through. The store will cut it for you too, if you ask. And remember, prevention is better than cure, so get your rat proofing done before you start composting. As you can see, the mesh can be easily removed and put back. If using a stand, make sure the mesh is long enough to wrap around the stand with a 6 to 8 inch overlap. We missed the overlap part while shooting this video. Fasten with binding wires as shown. The mesh doesn't have to be 3 feet or 4 feet in height. A height of 1.5 feet or 2 feet works just as well. You would just need to get it cut accordingly. The rest of the process stays the same. Goodbye, rats! No more compost for you! This can also prevent cats, small dogs, pigeons, and, if the mesh is 3 feet in height plus, even monkeys.